All right, let's dive right in. Today we're going to break down one of the most powerful frameworks for success ever created, and it all starts with one simple question. So what is it? What is the real secret to being successful? I mean, your mind probably jumps to a few usual suspects, right? Piles of money, maybe just getting a lucky break, or, working yourself to the bone. And look, those things might be part of the picture, but they are not the secret, not even close. You see, according to the legendary Stephen Covey, the real foundation, the absolute key that separates highly effective people from everybody else, well, it's their habits. It's not about what's happening on the outside. It's about the systems they build for themselves on the inside. And that idea right there, that is the heart and soul of Stephen Covey's masterpiece, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This is a book that has literally changed millions of lives. We're talking everyone from presidents to top CEOs, because it gives you a clear roadmap for being your best. So, let's get into it. Okay, so Covey splits the habits into 2 main chunks. The first 3 are all about mastering yourself. He calls this the private victory. The idea is you have to build your character from the inside out before you can really lead or work well with other people. It all has to start with you. So the very first habit is to be proactive. Now I know that sounds simple, but it is a massive shift from how most of us go through life. Most of us are reactive. We blame stuff, right? We blame the traffic, the weather, other people. We blame our bad luck for our problems. Being proactive means you take complete ownership. It's this deep-down belief that your life is a result of your choices, not your circumstances. You're in the driver's seat. No matter what happens to you, you have the power to choose how you respond. Let me give you a super simple example. A reactive person looks outside, sees rain, and goes, great, my day is ruined. Just like that, they've given all their power away to the weather. But a proactive person, they say, okay, it's raining, I'll grab an umbrella and head out. See the difference? They control what they can control, their response. All right, on to habit number 2. I want you to imagine trying to build a house, but with no blueprint. Total chaos, right? You'd just be throwing away time, money, and materials, and you'd end up with a mess. Well, guess what? The exact same thing is true for your life. This habit is all about creating that blueprint. It means before you start anything, a project, your day, or even thinking about your whole life, you need a crystal clear picture of where you want to go. What's the goal here? What does done look like? That vision becomes your personal mission statement, and it guides everything you do. So, now you've got your blueprint. Habit 3 is all about the actual construction, day by day. And get this isn't about time management, it's about priority management. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. The difference is how we use them. And this is where Covey's famous matrix comes in. You see, most of us spend our lives in the urgent boxes, constantly putting out fires and dealing with crises. But highly effective people, they live right here, in the important but not urgent quadrants. This is the zone for planning, for learning, for building relationships, for taking care of your health, all the stuff that really creates long-term success. Okay, so once you've achieved that private victory, you're proactive, you have a vision, you're managing your priorities, now you're ready for the public victory. These next 3 habits are all about how you show up and work with other people. Habit number 4 is to think win-win. And this one really goes against the grain, because so often we're taught that life is a big competition. For me to win, you have to lose. Covey says that's a totally flawed way to look at the world. A win-win mindset is all about cooperation, not competition. It's the belief that there's more than enough success to go around. So instead of trying to grab the biggest slice of the pie for yourself, you focus on how we can make the whole pie bigger for everyone. This is how you build trust and incredible long-lasting partnerships. Oh man, this next one is a total game changer for how you communicate. Most of us, when we listen to someone, we're not listening to understand. We're listening to reply. We're just waiting for them to take a breath so we can jump in, make our point, and win the argument. This is why we have to practice empathetic listening. Before you even think about giving advice or making your case, you have to genuinely try to see the world through their eyes. Because when someone feels truly heard and understood, that's when they become open to your ideas. That empathy is what creates the connection. Habit 6, Synergize, is where everything we've talked about comes together. This is the magic of creative teamwork. It's the powerful idea that the whole is way, way greater than the sum of its parts. Let's think about this with some simple math for a second. In school, what's 1 plus 1? 2, obviously. But in the world of human synergy, it can equal 11, or 100, or even 1,000. When people who trust each other and really understand each other work together, they come up with ideas and solutions that are so much better than what any one person could have dreamed up alone. It's not addition, it's multiplication. So we've covered 6 amazing habits, but there is one more. And honestly, this is the one that holds the entire system together. It's all about making sure you don't burn out and that you're always growing. Covey calls it sharpen the saw. Just imagine a woodcutter trying to chop down a huge tree with a dull saw. They're going to get exhausted and not make much progress, right? The smart woodcutter stops every so often to sharpen the saw. And we need to do the same for ourselves by taking time to renew these 4 key parts of our lives: our physical body, our mind, our social and emotional heart, and our spirit. So let's do a quick fire recap of the whole shebang. Number 1, be proactive. You're in charge. 2, begin with the end in mind. Know where you're going. 3, put first things first. Do what matters most. 4, think win-win. Find mutual benefit. 5, seek first to understand. Listen with empathy. 6, synergize. Create together. And finally, 7, sharpen the saw. Always renew yourself. Look, mastering all 7 of these is a lifelong journey, but real change always starts with one small step. So I want you to look at this list right now. Which one of these habits, if you really focused on it starting today, would have the biggest positive impact on your life? Just think about that, and then go make it happen. Thanks for tuning in.